What's the deal? It's your boy who is Hendo. We back. Uncut NBA live talk. Uncut NBA talk live. So yeah, man, we got another episode. I see y'all really been tapping into these live streams, man. I decided to go the live stream route and start doing more live streams for y'all. And this is gonna be an iteration of who is Hendo that's going to stay. So yeah, man, let's talk about who the MVP. Yeah, I want to talk about who the MVP is because right now, I'm gonna be real. It seemed like Jokic, all he got to do is keep on winning, and he gonna get the MVP. It seemed like Shea can't do nothing to get the MVP, bro. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. But I'm gonna break down my top five MVPs right now and why I have them there. But before I do that, 1 second, orange juice time. NBA Live Talk. What's good? What's good? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. What's good with y'all? So let's get to it. Hopefully some of y'all tap in. I know it's early. I know it's super early, man, but I wanted to get this out. So I want to talk about who I think the MVP is, or my top five MVPs right now. Because I think this year is a close race, but I think only truly like three or four people could really win it. Now, my top five MVPs, well, in the MVP race. Five, I got Ant-Man. Ant-Man really been like carrying the Wolves and leading the Wolves since Cat been out, and he's really been balling. Now, over the last I want to say 20 games. I want to say 20 to 25 games. He's really up the pace. Yeah, I want to say the last 20 games, he's been averaging 28, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. So he's upped his production. You know what I'm saying? Since Cat then went out, and you know what I'm saying, holding on to the fort and everything. So I got Ant Man fifth in my MVP ratings. Fourth, and this was tough for me, but I got Jason Tatum. I know they've been like losing crazy games and everything, but let's not forget that the Celtics are what 57-15, and Jason Tatum has been balling for most of the year. Now I don't think he's gonna win MVP at all, but I do have him fourth in my MVP race. Like Giannis been balling, but the Bucks have been trash, bro. It's not leading to no wins, and he been ducking too. So I got Jason Tatum fourth. Third, I got Luca. Luca has been balling. Don't get me wrong. Luca has been balling, and now the Mavericks are in the sixth seed and they winning, but they've been up and down. And I just don't think Luca is has been impact as impactful or as great as the people that's above him that I have above him. And I can't get over that defense shit, bro. I just can't. I can't get over that defense shit. But Luca is averaging 34, 8, and 9. You can't take that away from him. He's a phenomenal ass player. And the Mavs seem like they really getting it together these last few games. But I got Luca third. You know what I'm saying? If the Mavs was higher, maybe he'll be second or first. But I got Luca third. Second is gonna surprise y'all. Nikola Jokic, actually. I think Nikola Jokic 26, 12, and 9 is phenomenal. The Nuggets have been one of the best teams in the NBA. But Shea, who I have number one, he has been doing it all year. And he's been 31, 5, and 6 all year. And OKC didn't start off slow like the Nuggets did. And don't get me wrong, Nikola Jokic, 26, 12, and 9 is phenomenal. But 31, 5, and 6 and leading the league in steals and 50, damn near, 55% shooting as a guard, playing both ends of the ball, come on, man, that got to be respected. And he don't have nothing close to a Jamal Murray on his team. J Dub is nice, but he ain't Jamal Murray. So I think that, bro, Shea Gilgeous Alexander is the MVP, in my opinion. Y'all know I do the short lives in the morning, and then we come back with another episode later on. We're going to start doing 2 Uncut NBA Talk Live episodes a day. I'm going to do one in the morning, and it's going to be a short one in the morning, and then we'll do the regular stream in the afternoon or at night. But yeah, man, I think Shea Gilgeous Alexander is the MVP. He probably won't get it, and that's a sad thing. He probably won't get it, but I think Shea Gilgeous for sure is the MVP, bro. I mean, he been doing it consistently all year. Both of them that had some head scratching losses, so we can't talk about loss here or loss there. And they both that had some great wins against some great teams. So I just think that Shea has had a better year than Jokic, in my opinion. I think he's had a better year, and I think he's been doing it like more. Like Jokic has been consistent. Don't get me wrong, but Shea's performances have been leading to what the the OKC Thunder all year being 1 or 2. Remember, the Nuggets started off really slow, and they had some head scratching losses, getting blew out by Minnesota. They started off really slow. OKC was straight out the gate. Shea straight out the gate. You know what I'm saying? And again, he plays both ends of the ball. Jokic, okay. Jokic ain't top 5 in scoring. Jokic, Jokic top 5 in assists, rebounding. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't doing what Shea doing on the defensive end, bro. He's not. And Shea numbers rivals his or are better. I know Shea a better free throw shooter. He's shooting better from the 3-point line, I believe. and I think Jokic is like 3, 4 percentages higher in the field goal percentage. But Shea is shooting way more outside jumpers. This is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I think that Shea is getting overlooked as the MVP, and people not understanding what a 25-year-old is doing with a bunch of. He's the oldest person on his team besides Gordon Hayward, who is washed, who is a shell of himself. He's a bench player at this point. He's the leader of the team at 25, doing his thing, and got his team number one in the West. Come on, man. If Shea don't get the MVP, bro, it's rigged. That's how I feel. If Shea don't get the MVP, it's fucking rigged, bro. And I'm really done with MVP. If Shea don't get the MVP this year, I'm really done with MVP, bro. This would be another robbery. And I don't care about what y'all say about Nikola Jokic. I understand what he's doing. But I'll take 31, 5, and 6 on great defense versus, I mean, Nikola Jokic is not as bad as he was on defense. He's actually gotten better. But he's not better than Shea on defense. And Shea can give you more points than him on offense, and can run the offense and give you a couple assists. He's not nowhere near a passer like Jokic or a rebounder, but Jokic is what, 7 feet? Shea is what, 6'7"? I mean, come on, man. Make it make sense. They was just out of the play. It was just in the play-in last year. Now they at number one seed. Come on, man. Shea, if I swear to God, if Shea don't get the MVP, it's rigged. The MVP does not matter to me no more if he don't get that bitch, bro. Because it already don't have a whole bunch of value for me because of the Kobe MVP, the Wade. I think Wade should have won it. That was just wild, disrespectful. Curry 2015 Finals MVP. These is a couple of the MVPs where I'm just really shaking my head like, bro, all right. And then they switch the criteria every year to they switch the criteria every year to fit who they really want to get the MVP. And then when they tired of a person winning the MVP, they like, all right, we're gonna switch it right here. Like, come on, man. That's why when people start talking about MVPs and the type of merit it has in the GOAT conversation or this, I'll be like, this is what I tell them. Steve Nash has 2 MVPs. Shaq has 1. Is Steve Nash better than Shaq? Is Steve Nash better than Kobe? He has 2 MVPs. Kobe has 1. If not, then that means that the MVPs don't have that type of merit. That means the MVP is clearly man-made given. It's voted upon. With the Finals MVP, you know what I'm saying? It's just funny. But this has been the NBA Live, the NBA Talk Live, the short version. You know, my mornings, I give y'all a little short taste of what we're going to be talking about later on. We're going to get more into who's the MVP and who's going to win the championship later on. We're going to be talking all NBA talk, all playoff talk for the rest of the month. And when, like I said, we're going to have a special 4-hour live stream the day of the play-in, a special 4-hour live stream. So y'all keep your head up, man. Have a great morning. I'll be back this afternoon with the long version of NBA Talk. So this been your boy Who is Hendo, man. I'm out. Peace.